A righteous prediction.
What is going on, fam? We back, 2K19, Superstar Settings. This week, we coming with the Samoan submission machine. And legit one of the baddest men in professional wrestling. He just happens to be behind the announce table right now, Samoa Joe. Wish he'd get back in the ring. Anyway, just to note, you know, the baseline I had changed to 60. For me, I moved it to 50. There are a few things that are at 30 for certain people, like right here, springboard and aerial offense. Samoa Joe ain't no top rope diver. Samoa Joe is not a springboarder. So it makes no point to even have his at a baseline when it's completely non-existent. So when you got something like that that's non-existent, drop it all the way to the bottom. Now the baseline for me, I got it on 50. Went back and forth actually with 50 and 30, but 50 is kind of, at least it still does some damage, even though that might be the lesser part of somebody's moveset. So you can keep yours at 60. You don't have to change it. Just want to make that clear that, you know, I tell y'all I change stuff so that way when you look at the settings and you see what differs, you understand why. But that don't necessarily mean that you got to change it. That's completely up to you. So anyway, Samoa Joe is definitely outside of the aerial stuff. I mean, all around in terms of strikes and grapples. So arm is 70, leg power 65, grapple 75, running 60. You can go 65 with that if you want to. Aerial 30, like I mentioned. Still want that range. I've dropped everybody's range down by 10 because I've noticed that with max range, if the person was somewhat, I mean, not close to the ropes, but somewhat close, they wouldn't hit it. So I don't see anybody really diving across the whole ring, so you can drop it by 10 if you want to. Springboard 30, power and technical submission 60 and 65. Drop the environmental to 30, keeps them in the ring a little better. 75 30 on the reversal. Strike reversal 60, 65 on the grapple, 50 on aerial. Head and body 85, 75 on the arm durability, 65 on the leg. You can probably go 60 with that, truthfully. Damage recovery max, power submission and technical submission defense 60 on the power, 65 on the technical. Pin escape max. Strength, I found out messing with some stuff a little more better about how strength works. I know it just tells you, oh, it affects how much weight a superstar can lift. That might be true, but it does a couple other things. So for everybody's strength, you know, it was maxed, and I stood by that. But I've dropped it by 10 to make them use a few more different moves in their moveset. So stamina and recovery 50-40. Momentum I've dropped to 35. That's just me personally, just to make the matches a little bit longer. Agility 70, which not really. Movement speed 70. That's more acceptable. Actually, agility you can bottom that out. Strike speed 75, grapple speed 70, chain wrestling 85. My performance definitely 100. Hit point 14 and 1,000 with 8 and 8 on arm and legs, because he does, you know, attack all limbs. Abilities you can see, payback you can see, personality traits. Whether Samoa Joe is classified as a heel or a face, I mean, he's the same person. It don't matter what you would have classified him as. So for me, I like 20 on the ego, 20 on the disrespect, perseverant 80, loyal 1 because he's not in the tag team. Bold is definitely a strong suit, and 10 on the aggressiveness. With him, you can go kind of a mix with the cheers and the boos, because he kind of gets it both ways. I like to have a cheer first, because I believe he has more supporters, especially when he's kind of just beating up the bad guys, so to speak. So, yeah. Promo attitude. No matter what he is. Easy. You know what I'm talking about? So, there you go. Samoa Joe, Superstar Settings. Make sure, if you're brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Click that bell to enable notifications. Everybody hit like on that video. Leave a comment. Get the conversation. Appreciate it. You know what it is. Keep it real. Live righteous.